Hi everybody, how are you? It's Karen. I want to take a minute and talk to you a little bit about codependency. It seems that I right now have quite a few people I'm helping that are really suffering from codependency. They have loved ones that are still using and really don't show any signs that they want to get better. And this is just really a heartache. It's really hard. And I know that so many of you want more than anything for your loved one to get well. But I have to tell you again, if somebody does not want to get clean and sober, they're not going to. Okay? There's nothing you can do. You can call in the biggest specialists on the planet to talk to them. You can draw diagrams. You could explain to them the death rate, the opioid crisis, what can happen, what's happening to your liver. You can show people pictures. You can do anything. You could threaten to take away their kids. Anything that you think you can do to manipulate this person to get well is just going to drive you crazy. There is nothing you can do until they are ready. And they're the only ones that can figure that out. And usually it comes from consequences. I hate to say that. Now, everybody's different. So somebody's consequence might be that their kids are going to get taken away. That's a consequence that would affect a lot of people, but not everybody. Okay? Losing your job. You think that'd be a consequence that would snap somebody up, right? How about a DUI ticket? Bam, I'm not going to drink anymore. Well, those are thoughts of a normal person that's not suffering from this addiction. But the addict and alcoholic is different. They will keep lowering the bar, okay? So I don't know how to explain what that's like, except for, here's a couple examples. You might take my kids, but you're going to let me see them on Saturday. Wow, that's great. I get to see my kids on Saturday. You know, Lucy doesn't even get to see her kids. See how all of a sudden that I've made that okay, right? I met a guy this morning who takes the bus, walks, gets rides all the time. And I asked him, why don't you drive? He goes, because I don't think I'm going to be able to stay. You know, I don't ever know if I'm going to be sober. I'm sober right now, but I don't have a car or anything because I'm too afraid I'm going to get in the car and drink and drive. I mean, so to him, it makes more sense to quit driving than to quit drinking. Do you see? It's crazy. But that's the mind of an alcoholic addict. And you really have to understand this is a mental illness. It's not a life choice. It's not about love. It's a mental illness. And sometimes that mental illness can be switched around. Like, boom, you can get its attention if there's consequences. Sometimes consequences, my own consequences, have been horrific. Horrific. You wouldn't think I'd be so dumb or stubborn or sick. I don't know what those things are. What was I? Sick? Dumb? Stubborn? All of them? I don't know. I do know it took what it took. And it took everything. It took away everything in my life before I finally decided, okay, that's enough. I can't do this. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm either going to get sober or I'm going to die because I don't want to live like this anymore. Just absolutely refuse to live like this anymore. And it takes what it takes. It took me a lot. It doesn't take some people that much. And some people it takes more. So if you're a loved one of an alcoholic and an addict, that's not good news. I'm sorry. The only thing you can do is don't get in the way of those consequences, okay? Don't make things easy. Don't, just You got to take care of yourself. If you take care of yourself, that healing will expand. It will reach out. Your self-care, you're learning about your own codependency to want to help somebody that does not want to help themselves, right? Your recovery will help those around you and the person you love, okay? And it will give you footing so you can handle whatever happens. Some people make it. Some people have to go terrible, terrible consequences. Some people, the consequence is death or insanity. That is what we're dealing with here. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But you losing your mind over it is not going to help. It's not going to help the other people in your family. It's not going to help your other children, your spouse, your parents, whoever it is that's also in this battle with you. You have to somehow start getting help for yourself so you can handle whatever is coming down the pike. And if it's good stuff coming down the pike and your loved one's going to get well, then you're really going to want some recovery because it's a bumpy road. So I know there's a lot of you suffering right now with this, and I am happy to help you. And the first thing I would suggest is you Google Al-Anon near me and go to an Al-Anon meeting tonight, or Nar-Anon near me. Nar-Anon is for drug addicts. Both are the same. They're going to help you. And these people have great experience. I write a lot about codependency. I counsel a lot of families on codependency, and I'm happy to help. It's very simple, but very hard. Okay? It's to stay in your lane. Pretend you have a hula hoop, and you stay in your hula hoop. Okay? And get some help. Get to an Al-Anon meeting. You are not alone. I will tell you that. I will tell you that. And God is good, and miracles happen every day. So keep praying, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.